Namaste, friends. We're into some juicy stuff now. Scrupulous acceptance of hypocrisy as a teacher of revelation. Welcome back on this juicy journey through the Sage Mind Alchemy pillars. Today, we are opening up Pillar 8, Scrupulous Acceptance of Hypocrisy as a Teacher of Revelation. Hypocrisy is rampant within our society. Hypocrisy is also very misunderstood and seemingly very sinister and dark. We are taught to condemn it, hide it, and to judge it harshly, which can really cause it to go into the corners a bit more. But here we will recognize it as a lantern, the light for our way, revealing those dark spaces between the image we project and the deeper truth or longing that needs to come forward. Each time we speak one thing but act another, each time our thoughts move in one direction while our words and deeds diverge, we encounter hypocrisy. We encounter the mask. And behind the mask lies the part of ourselves that we have disowned, the tender truth hidden in the shadows. The discipline of acceptance, scrupulous acceptance, is not a passive activity. It is precise, awake, merciful. It is the courage to look directly at the fracture within our consciousness that causes us to ultimately find our words and our actions misaligned. Here's where we often give our power away, like literally we give it away to illusion and distortion. When we refuse to accept this, we fight against reality, and the shadow grows thicker, and our thoughts, words, and actions become more and more misaligned to where we don't even know who we are. But when we accept carefully, humbly, and mercifully, we hold the mirror steady long enough to truly see. And this is the entrance of the Guru, the space for the Guru's light. This is such an important part of Tantra Yoga. This is also the space of the light holder to reveal. All of us, whether we're fully aware or not, we have this desire, this yearning to expand, to grow, to awaken. Yet our hypocrisy keeps the wounds sealed up in the darkness, never given the chance to heal, not able to see the light of day. The Guru does not shame and does not condemn. Now, our mask might often hear something in these ways. However, any empowered and true Guru understands the importance to hold space of mercy. The Guru illuminates in the compassionate light. The compassionate light of the Guru, the mask begins to lose its grip. What once festered in secrecy can be seen, felt, accepted, and transmuted. We do not learn only through words. We learn through experience and the transmission of knowledge that becomes something that we apply. And the Guru creates a secure, stable, and safe space where the experience of revelation can unfold. Well, why does hypocrisy arise in the first place? Hypocrisy has its roots in the longing to be accepted by our family of origin, tribe, community, society, teachings, school, the list goes on. It arises from the desire to appear worthy or to belong, the need to soothe ourselves with an illusion of self-acceptance. Yet this acceptance is built upon untruth. It is like a false misalignment with others and a false belief. Beneath the surface, it emerges often as rage, depression, anger, anxiety, discontent, and despair. Healing begins when we become deeply willing to allow the distortion to be revealed. When thought, word, and deed are no longer permitted to wander off in separate directions, left to their own devices, this becomes the fire of integration. And enter hypocrisy becomes the teacher. Acceptance in this pillar is not resignation. It is a standing unflinchingly before what is with mercy and humility. And when we do, hypocrisy has the power to transform. It is no longer a tormentor, but a teacher. it shows us and reveals to us where the belief in ourselves, we spoke about this earlier, the belief in ourselves, the trust in ourselves has not fully been embodied. There may still be a belief in a false alignment with others and what others tell us to do. Where desire has not yet ripened into integrity is where we'll see hypocrisy. Where words and actions stray from the heart of our truth. But when the mask cracks, light seeps in. It was Rumi that says, the wound is the space where the light can enter. That is the light of revelation. To meet it with openness is to recover, to move into recovery of our power. Now, as we review and go into a little bit more what, why, where, and when of this mindscape, the what of all of this is scrupulous acceptance of hypocrisy. It means meeting the fractures between thought, word, and action with honesty, mercy, and clarity. Why do we want to do this? Hypocrisy reveals the gap between appearance and essence. It reveals the gap of the self we seek to be and the new self-concept. It reveals the gap of where we are not accepting and allowing healing to become coherence. This often arises when there is judgment and cycles are repeating and there's this frustration and the mask begins to crack. In our practice, Sanyama Sadhana and Kriya Yoga, self-reflection in the shared field of Kula, we bring forward the compassionate light. There, the light of the Guru can enter. By cultivating acceptance and inviting self-awareness, practicing mercy and allowing revelation, and integrating coherence through discipline and embodied choice, we grow. Breathe. Allow yourself to sit upright and relax your shoulders now. Notice what your body is feeling with these conversations. Bring your non-dominant hand to your heart, your dominant hand over your belly. If you would like, close your eyes. Breathe. Feel the rise and fall of the heart center. Breathe with each breath. I accept the mask. I welcome the light that cracks it open. I meet myself with acceptance and mercy. Sense before you a mirror. In this mirror, see not only your own image, but the golden light that is radiantly moving through every fracture and completely radiant over your whole being, revealing the deeper self that has always been whole, the love, light, and life that is eternal. Offer forgiveness to yourself for every place that you have lived divided. Offer forgiveness to others whose masks have reflected your own. Offer forgiveness for the misalignments. Accept and hold a space of mercy. Be here in this merciful light. And now, as we take a few moments, allowing the Guru within our own hearts, holding the lamp steady within and without, seeing how you begin to hold this light yourself. You hold it through acceptance, and acceptance becomes the steady ground where the light of mercy can shine brightly, and hypocrisy becomes the revealing fire of our humanity. In that space, we hold the sacred neutrality, allowing the unveiling of what has been hidden, so that the whole self, the essence of you, the Swabhava, radiant light, undivided, unmasked, and free. When the mask cracks, the light seeps in, acceptance steadies, and we allow that vibration of hypocrisy to teach us. We allow the light of the Guru within and without to be held steady until we ourselves can hold it on any ground, in any space. And with that, as you draw again awareness to your breathing, the practice of Ho'oponopono, the practice of self-forgiveness and forgiveness of others, of love and of appreciation. Breathe. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Please feel free to continue with this practice, as the music will go for a bit longer. And when you are ready, completing the practice of Ho'oponopono. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you.